What's up? This is my brand new 2024 yz250f. I've already done a couple oil changes on the bike, but now it's like, time to get another one done. So here, I'm gonna show y'all how to do that. First, what you're gonna wanna do is, you're gonna wanna warm your bike up because the oil is gonna be warm, then it's gonna flow out of the bike a lot easier. Some of the things you're gonna want to have is Lube 10W40. I use Racing Spec. An oil filter. So after your bike's warmed up, you want to come down here, pull this. It's your oil drain plug. If you warmed up your bike and didn't let it sit for a couple minutes, when you pull this, it might burn you a little bit. So just make sure you let the bike cool down. Try not to get too much oil on your hands. You're gonna want to pull your drain plug, put a new washer on there. This is the old one I pulled off. And also, you're gonna pull this little black thing out just to make sure all your oil comes out. Once your bike's almost done, it's just leaking out a little bit of oil, you're gonna come pull this right here. It's your oil filter. Took a little prying, but I did get that oil filter out. Definitely is looking a little dirty, so I've got this fresh K&N one right here. I'm just gonna put a little oil on the seams of it to get it to slide in nice and smooth. What you're gonna do second to last is this little thing right here. It's a Phillips head, or you can just use a 10mm, which I seem to be a little bit easier. When all your oil is almost out, this is your metal thing where it's gonna catch a lot of your metal. So you just need to hit that with some brake cleaner. So I'm gonna get it out and show y'all how to do it. So I just pulled it and a ton more oil came spilling out of my bike. So make sure you got a napkin or something and be ready to catch it. I just left a little bolt right there. You just twist this thing out and pull it. So, all right, so you're gonna get your thing. You're gonna, you're gonna find your brake cleaner first. That always helps. Got it right here. Just gonna point it away from you and just make sure it ain't got no O-rings on it. I ain't rich like that, so I'm not gonna waste too much. But just get it clean, make sure there's no metal shavings in there. Give it a little wipe off. Then you're gonna just pop it back in. Once you got it back in, make sure your oil's about done draining. Make sure your new fuel filter or oil filter's in. And just get ready to put your new oil in. Once you make sure to get all of your oil at your bike, what you're gonna do is take your bottle. My model takes about, it takes like 0.95 quarts. So this is a quart. So I'm just gonna pour most of this and just not use absolutely all of it. I'm just gonna leave out a little bit at the bottom. I'm not even gonna use a funnel because the 250 looks a lot easier to pour in than my 125 did. So this should be easy. So I tried not using a funnel, and of course, spilled oil all over my case. So definitely do use a funnel, preferably this one. Just measure it out to about a little bit less than a quart. Now once you're done with your oil change, you put everything back together, checked all your bolts, cleaned up your bike, try to clean up any oil that's on it that you spilled, give it a little start. Once you let it cycle a little bit, just cut your